let's hit the next one here. Okay, so that was Rand. The solar cycle begins January 4th, 2008. Barb knows a lot about this. It'll peak 2011, 2012.
We are already
talk about
into that heavily. I mean, in what was it, 2007, we recorded one of the largest solar flares ever. And that was during supposedly a quiet phase.
And we had huge flares in October of 3.
Yeah.
October of 3, we had like X class, 40s or 50s.
When you're talking X class, we're talking major.
A, B, C, D,
yeah.
F, and then X, Y, Z. Yeah,
we are talking
that grading
almost
scale.
at the very top.
And a great place to go and look at what's going on at the sun is the SOHO images, which is the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory. Google near real-time SOHO images, and you'll be taken to this page.
Let's go to...
No, just scroll down, because you need to go to the individual images.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You got to scroll down.
Scroll down.
There we go.
Yeah, there.
Let's just pick one.
Nab one. Yeah. 1854 is the most recent one. So then this shows us, the activity coming off the sun.
Okay, so we've got a space telescope.
We've got a couple of space telescopes.
Okay.
Japan has found it so important that they launched one a couple of years ago to be independent of NASA and the ESA, which runs SOHO.
Yeah.
So it's just that important that we watch the sun, and we watch it very, very closely over the coming 4 or 5 years.
Because if one of those flares comes out and it's that huge, X-class or larger, and it's in direct line with us, and as our magnetic fields are breaking down, we're going to take a direct...
Somebody's going to lose a computer.
And that
Someone's
plasma
going to lose more than a computer.
has a south pole charge,
Yes.
which would be the inverse of what we find for the Earth. Boom. Then we collapse. I mean, we collapse, and then these high energies just cascade down to the surface of the planet.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because not that long ago, again, we go back to the 12,000 years ago, there are hundreds of square miles in India where the sands have become glass. Glass. The energies are just that hot, and that's why underground, that's why under the oceans.
So unless you're gold-plated and ready for this thing.
Copper tone won't work.
Yeah, copper would help.
Mud, lots of mud, about 10, 15 feet above you, might do it, might.
Yeah.
Wow, so again, that was the SOHO site. It's run by NASA, a few other...
And ESA, European Space Agency.
Yep.
The two.
And you guys can check that out yourself.
And all that data at SOHO is filtered by naval intelligence.
Filtered is
all
correct.
of it.
Absolutely.
All of it is filtered through naval intelligence.
It is.
And it's interesting enough to even see it through those filters.
Yeah, because there's some very fascinating anomalies.
There's
things happening out in space, and we'll talk about that on another episode. Alrighty.
Because boy, have we seen some gorgeous SOHO anomalies. I mean, that's another show.
Yes, it is. The alignment of Venus, we talked about that. Planet X coming in, we did talk about that. Let me find my Planet X stuff down here. And here we go. Sumerian, Planet X, Nibiru. And this is on Disclose, Nibiru Planet X Facts. And if you go to disclose.tv, you'll find a lot of cool stuff on there. They talk a lot about 2012. It's very educational.
Disclose is a site which is has as its stated goal disclosure of essentially ETs, and that this planet is visited. So that's inhabited.
I'm going to zip through all this text for you because we're actually verbally talking about it. Divine encounters. I just want to get to the graphics. Anyway, they're making
see, there's our star. Yeah, it's
our star here.
It's the sky, folks. It's the sky. And all of this crap.
What graphics?
Cool. Well, there.
A little head stretching, huh?
Just a little.
Well, okay, this wasn't the greatest one to go to, but in any case, I really wanted to get the graphic image I was looking for that shows the alignment of Planet X to our solar system.
And I don't know that we have those coordinates yet and exactly worked out, because with the sun and then an object which apparently, and most speculation now has it arriving from the south, up, over, and then through. So we're going to have, and who knows, as it makes that arc across the solar system, where the Earth is, and Mars and Venus in relationship to that connection. So there are cave drawings in Utah where you see the electrical spike spiral coming off the planet, and then the hairy trail or the dragon, in the sky,
Yeah.
and it's two. It's always two.
Yeah, there's two.
So there's two objects coming in together. They're attached. And then where Earth is, does Mars get that electrical connection? Is it Venus? And does that electrical connection pull moisture off of the planet? Where did Mars's moisture? Where does its oceans go? Were those translated to Earth with the reconnect?
Yeah.
And then what is the milk and honey that rains from the sky after these events? You know, so there's a lot of biblical clues that happen with this interloper that races through the solar system. And then can you plan societies around 3,600 year resets, destructions? I mean,
you could.
Yeah, I think you could if you have that kind of time horizon.
And they're doing it now.
We've obviously left
Seagulls.
ourselves plenty of clues
Right.
all the way along.
I think we need to take a break, and we'll be right back.